Hello, I'm Gaia Vince and welcome to my home museum. Today's object is a carved goanna. It's made by Anagnu craftspersons in Australia in the Northern Territory. And this wooden lizard has been hewn out of the soft root tissue of the river redgum. And you can just about still smell that wood. But carvings of animals like these are known as punu, and they're decorated with patterns scalded into the wood using a fence wire that's been heated in a wooden fire. But animals like this, all of these carvings have associations with the chukapa, the song lines, which are the stories of creation during the ancestral period, and also the dreaming lore of the relationships between people and animals and plants and land. It's the past, present and future for Aboriginal people. It tells how to care for country, and it's a cultural obligation to pass on these stories. So the songlines are oral archives of cultural knowledge held in song, stories, dance, rituals and artworks like this sculpture. They are living story-bound maps that bind groups together, describing waterholes and constellations and useful practices. They are a collective memory bank for finding one's way about the world, and they may well have saved the isolated people of that remote island from dying out during hard times, such as 20,000 years ago when there was this terrible ice age which caused severe droughts, in fact so severe that many mammal species, all of Australia's giant marsupials, died out during this time. But during this period, people had to rely as never before on specialist knowledge to find the resources they needed and navigate different environments and practice multi-step complex techniques. So, for example, inland groups would be forced to migrate perhaps to the coast, and they had to learn fishing net manufacture. The knowledge that they needed had been stored in the collective memory bank in songlines and passed on from group to group and over the generations for times like that when it was needed. And this is one of the most important factors in the evolutionary origins of stories and storytelling. Information passed on through stories is more memorable, especially at a time before there was any writing. And it likely saved the ancestors of people who made this. And so now when I look at this wooden goanna, I see glimpses of something far greater, an understanding of plants and animals and country and our place in it, which goes back tens of thousands of years.